everyone. I'm Sehila Mota Casper. I am the I'm the Executive Director of Latinos and Heritage Conservation, and I just want to welcome you to San Diego. We are here. We're so excited that we're here. Had we have been in Miami this week, I don't know if we would have had a conference. I don't know if you would have been there given the hurricane. So I do want to let all of our friends and partners who are on the East Coast being impacted, let you know that we are thinking about you. We know many had to cancel their reservations. They had their flights canceled on them. So we hope that if you're joining us online, that you get as much out of it, and just know that we're thinking about you. So welcome. We're so excited that you're here for our 3-day conference, Sin Fronteras. Over the next 3 days, we will explore innovative approaches, share inspiring stories, and build a stronger community dedicated to preserving Latinx heritage. We want to welcome you and wish you a wonderful conference experience filled with inspiration and knowledge sharing. Oh, thank you. As Desiree mentioned, 2024 marks our 10th anniversary, so we're so excited about that and could not be even more excited that you're here to join us to celebrate in person. It's been a long road for many of us in this room, and it wasn't easy to start a movement that led with Latinx-centered voices and narratives. All right. Oh, there's the 10-year. Okay. So for the past 10 years, Latinos and Heritage Conservation has been rooted in social justice as we work to transform the preservation movement at a national scale by reinventing the definition of historic preservation and amplifying voices that are centered on Latinx communities and histories. And through one of those projects, we do have the Abuelas Project. And for those of you, there are many actually fellows that are in here that have worked on it, so I just want to thank you for all of your work and dedication. It takes a village to do any project, and without our fellows, we would not have been able to get this off the ground. So we're really excited just to share that Abuelas is now online. The Texas pilot was a complete success. If you go onto the website, you will see not only historic designations that are associated with terms like Mexicano, Mexican, Spanish, Latino, Camposanto. So we ran every query that you could ever imagine, and out of that, we were able to create a GIS map. Also, we pinpointed Mexican abandoned cemeteries as we know them and historical markers just to try to see exactly how we are represented in Texas. But it was just the pilot. So now we are taking this nationwide, so we're very excited about that. Yeah, thank you. We're so excited about that. Additionally, I know that you are going to be hearing more about this, but our fellows recently just completed a 1,700 mile road trip, and they made it out alive. No one died. We're very happy about that. And you'll be hearing more about that on Saturday on their program. We also launched the Latinx Preservation Toolkit, and we are so excited about this toolkit. It's a toolkit that's centered on community. It is a resource that we just remove all of the preservation jargon that we create in our lives and creates obstacles and barriers for our communities. So this toolkit has been advised by community members, by advisors, and we've put it together, and it's very culturally centered. So we're very excited at this, and we've also created the Tiny Latinx Toolkit, which has been really fun for us to take it out into the community. We've been doing community engagements around it, around farm workers and Cesar Chavez. And next we'll be doing abandoned Mexican cemeteries, which is going to be super fun for kids. And we'll be taking this and taking it at a national level, as I mentioned. We're also doing on this community workshops. We've created a lot of really great academic resources that teachers can take it into the classroom. And I'm also excited to say that we've been meeting with local, certified local governments and state historic preservation offices and sharing these materials with them so that way they can gain better cultural understanding. And our partners in the field are already using it. We're very excited and thankful to you all just for building this into your own practice. Okay, so what's been going on over the last 2 years? Last time I met with you, we shared Abuelas in the toolkit. We got that launch. We're also excited to say that we've been creating new partnerships, and many thanks to you all because, as we know, with any Latinx or BIPOC communities, it takes a village. It's through your connections and your love and support that we've been able to create these connections. So, as a result of our last Congreso, we're excited to share that we've created a new partnership with the National Park Service where we'll be identifying 2 new National Historic Landmarks in the coming year. We're also currently talking with a State Historic Preservation Office to oversee a statewide Latinx Heritage Initiative. As you'll see over the next few days, our work continues to be centered around grassroots efforts and advocating for community-led historic preservation and conservation. Recognizing the need for more policy changes that actually reflect our communities, we've been amping up our advocacy efforts. Over the past 2 years, my team and I have engaged in numerous meetings with congressmen, senators, and White House officials. We've established relationships with key policymakers, including Democrat National Resources Committee, the President's Committee on Arts and Humanities, and Biden's primary liaison to the Latino community. Our advocacy has even recently led to conversations on how LHC can partner with the White House around Latinx Heritage Month. It's a big dream, but we'll let you know how that one goes. I was also honored this year to be invited by the White House to be a U.S. Speaker Program speaker, where I get to share our work internationally here around historic preservation and conservation. I recently did a program in July with Honduras, and that was just a really fantastic way that we're continuing to build those connections and bridges to our brothers and sisters in other places. So the big news that we went to the White House. El futuro. This is what I'm really excited to share with you. So I'm beyond thrilled to share that LHC has received its largest gift to date. Latinos in Heritage Conservation will partner with the Mellon Foundation to expand our work and better serve our communities. This past month, we secured $4 million over a 3-year grant. So what does that mean? Not only do we have a job for 3 years, and if you work in nonprofits, you know, but we get to expand the work and better serve our communities. So I'm excited to share this with you. So we have, in order to do this work, of course, we need the resources. And we are very excited to share that we're expanding our team. Along with my team, we have Asami, who's right there. She's just been promoted to Director of Education and Outreach. You probably know her because she's been the glue that's held together the toolkit and Abuelas and kept me on timeline. So that's been amazing. And then Renee, our Development Manager. Shout out to Renee, who I keep thinking, why am I not nervous or panicking over Congreso right now? Why am I not sweating? And it's because I have Renee. He is sharing responsibilities with me. We're also happy to announce that we just hired Layden, and she is our Director of Development. Unfortunately, she was one that got canceled flights, and she will be here later on today, so please welcome her. This is her second week, so please make her feel at home. And then also I'm happy to share that we also have our administrative specialist, Jennifer Rivera. And without Jennifer, we would have no social media, we would have no calendars of anything, and the beautiful program that you see in front of you, we would not have that beautiful work of art. So thank you, Jennifer. So I'm really excited to share. Not only we'll be expanding those, but we're also creating new departments. We're officially going to have a preservation department because I will also be hiring a historic preservationist and a preservation coordinator. And we're also going to have the education and outreach department, which Asami will oversee. Okay, so the really exciting news is we are launching several new programs and initiatives with the funding from Mellon. We initially started thinking, what does our community need? How can we best support our community? And we know what that is. It's resources. So LHC is creating the Latinx Legacy Grant Program. This grant program will provide $600,000 annually over 3 years to support Latinx heritage preservation efforts. Nonprofits throughout the country will be eligible for rehabilitation, planning, education, marketing, board and staff capacity building for grants anywhere from $15,000 to $100,000. Yeah. And I'll be really excited next Congreso to share with you the outcome of that because by that point we will have had some successful projects under our belt. We are also creating and establishing a most endangered Latinx landmarks list to raise awareness and mobilize resources for threatened and endangered sites in the country. And the most endangered Latinx landmarks and the funding will also work hand in hand. So not only are we going to be able to amplify and share the need of threatened endangerment and to help save it, but we'll also be supporting these projects with technical support and funding to help see these projects through, such as emergency stabilization. The toolkit will be expanded. We're creating the Borderland Toolkit. So we're very excited. We just started working on this. We have two wonderful advisors, Dr. Antonia Castañeda, Dr. Yolanda Chavez-Leyva, that are advising us on this. And that will be coming out within the next 2 years. And you'll be seeing us along the borderlands. We'll be doing workshops. We'll be documenting communities, documenting stories, and also teaching not only community members how it is that we can do this very impactful community-led preservation work, but also meeting with our partners in the field, the certified local governments and our SHPOs, and helping them see how it is that we see historic preservation. LHC is also going to be leading a Latinx preservation equity study to advance Latinx heritage preservation at a national scale. We're going to conduct a comprehensive study of the National Park Service's American Latino Initiative, which ran from 2011 to 2016 under Salazar. And by analyzing the impact of this groundbreaking initiative, which produced the landmark American Latinos and the Making of the United States, a theme study. So taking that, LHC will identify effective strategies and provide recommendations, just seeing where we came from there into where we are now. And this is going to help inform future federal policies and funding for Latinx historic preservation. When we reflect on where we started and where we are today, we owe tremendous debt of gratitude to each of you in this room. Your passion and dedication have been instrumental in advancing our growth. And I just want to thank you. I see so many faces here, and I know there's so many of you have been here with us since the beginning in Houston and in Providence. And let's just give a round of applause that you're here and that you continue to support LHC and that you're doing this wonderful work on the ground. And this week you get to share that with us. I'm excited to learn from you. I know our partners are excited to learn from you. But over the next few days, we get to celebrate your work. We also get to think about and really begin to analyze what does the next 10 years of Latinx preservation look like? And I'm really excited about that. And it's been something that's just been on my mind as I continue to think about this anniversary date that we are celebrating. But juntos, we're going to work together to create that vision during Congreso. So I'm really excited to be working with you, excited that you're here, and happy to be a resource however I can. Thank you. I am so excited. Karina, where are you? our new hire. We just hired her last week, Friday. So Karina is one of our Abuelas Route 66 fellows. She is also working in planning and getting her PhD and does a lot of amazing technical work, and she is going to help us oversee our GIS mapping with the Abuelas project and just help me with a lot of the analysis that I need to help do my work. So welcome, Karina, officially as a staff member. Yeah. All right, thanks. And now we're going to start the panels, and we have panel number 1. So I'm going to hand this over.